It is fantastically fall here at Fort Veggie. Look at all those leaves. Oh my goodness, do I have some serious raking to do. But I want to welcome you to the premiere of my sweet potato harvest. Woo! I am so excited. Fall is here and it's time to dig those sweet potatoes up, and prayerfully we have a wonderful harvest to share, okay? So let's go over there and see what we got. All right, y'all, so this is the container we're going to be harvesting from today. But before we get to digging, I just want to say thank you all so much for being here. And if you haven't already, please click that like button and the subscribe as well, so that the algorithm will share me out to all the amazing people who watch this channel and more. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all. Let's get digging. Let's throw some gloves on. So what we have here is a 17 to 18 gallon container, and I have grown the purple Molokai sweet potatoes, which are native to Hawaii. This is my second year growing these potatoes. Last year I had it was a harvest. I had enough to actually make 2 sweet potato pies and about a half a pan of candy yams. So definitely a win on my Thanksgiving table. Absolutely. So hopefully we have a little bit more, but I'm happy with anything because these are just so delicious and so nutritious for you as well. And I've never actually tasted sweet potato greens, and I do want to give them a try. So I'm going to cut off some of the leaves here that might still be in good condition and save them for a little saute, just so I can try them out and see what all the hype is about. So let's first collect some leaves. All right, so here are the leaves that I've collected that are blemish free. And yeah, we're going to take them inside, clean them up. Not a whole lot, but certainly enough to taste it. This is enough to know if I'm going to enjoy these or not. And if I do, then I'll come out here earlier than harvest day and get a few. Last year, what I did to be able to grow these sweet potato vines this year was just I kept one of the smaller potatoes and grew slips from it. So that's how I have these vines here today. And I'm really excited because I only put 2 slips in here, y'all. This is just 2 slips. So I think I got a lot of growth out of 2 slips. So I am really happy with how this plant grew. And prayerfully, like I said, all of this will translate into some amazing potatoes. Loads and loads and loads of leaves. And as I remove these, you can see more of the trellis that I use, which is actually plastic poultry fencing that you can get from Walmart. It comes up in a roll, and this is just a portion of it. There's a whole roll. So this worked out really great. It's plastic, and you can definitely reuse this. that cleared out. Let's see if we can, oh, I need to snip that one. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna start on this corner here. Let me bring you down a little bit so you can see better. There we go. Try and lift this fencing out as much as I can. It's really in there. Uh-oh, I'm tearing it up. Tearing it up. Let me try. Use my shovel a little bit here. I pushed this down quite a bit because I didn't want, you know, the wind to be able to easily blow it over. So, you know what? We might have to just leave that there for now. It's really, really in there. It's really, really in there. So let me just move some of these leaves out. Let's leave the trellis in place for now. Once we get some of these potatoes out, I can loosen up the soil a bit more. Okay, let me get you all the way down in there so you can see. Okay, so we have cleared out all of the leaves and this is what's left. Just the fencing and the actual vines, which I'm going to use to pull up. You can see there's a slip right here, and this is the second slip right here. This is the root of it. So we have this branched out, this branched out, this branched out, and this branched out from here. That's a lot of really good growth. And then this is the second slip over here. This one branched out, this one branched out, and this one. A little smaller, but let's see what happens. Let's see what we got. So I want this to be interactive and so that you guys are just as excited as I am to see what's in here right now. I want you to put in the comments, how many potatoes do you think I've grown in this pot? And it's okay if your numbers are low. I won't feel any kind of way. I won't. But whoever guesses the closest number of potatoes will receive a garden bundle, okay? You will receive a garden bundle. Now for this, you need to be able to receive an envelope, okay? So I am going to, we're going to talk about your address. If you are not able to receive an envelope, then it will have to move on to the next person who has the closest guess, okay? But I want to open this up to everybody. All right, so you will receive a garden bundle for guessing how many potatoes I've actually grown in this container. All right, so put your guesses in the chat, Let's see how many are actually in here. All right, so I'm gonna bend this down so we can all see better. I was hoping I would be able to bend it down. All right, let's just dig, okay? Hopefully y'all can see. I'll pull them out. Oh, please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Okay, I got something that's broken off here. Just a little bitty one. Prayerfully, there's not only more, but larger ones in here. You know what? I didn't think I was gonna have to dump this out, but it's looking like that. Let me grab a tarp and I'll be right back. My big blue tarp that I normally use to cover Fort Veggie when I have frost coming, but today it's gonna be the potato tarp so we can save some of this soil and not have potatoes cut in half. Ooh, Lord. There's all kinds of creepy crawlies underneath the bucket here. All kinds of creepy crawlies underneath the bucket. I'm seeing some potatoes. I'm seeing something. So these potatoes are, they have a dark purple skin and a dark purple flesh. All right. Hey, we got the chicken coop fencing out. Let's toss that to the side. Alright, let's see what's in here. Where's my little harvest basket? There we go. I'll put it in here with the leaves so I can get in and separate. Got some long roots. My goodness. Let me turn this around so you all can see what I'm seeing. Get the rest of this out of here. Oops. There we go. Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. Let's see what we got going on. These potatoes seem to grow long versus wide is what I've noticed so far. And it could just be that, you know, this ain't Hawaii. But I had to try again considering how delicious it was. I mean, seriously, I had to cut the sugar in my normal pie recipe because of these potatoes. They are so sweet. They are so sweet. Next year, I'm gonna grow these again, and I'm gonna grow, you know, the typical orange ones, because that way I can make sure to have the quantity I'm looking for, because don't get me wrong, I'm happy with what I'm seeing here. Still gonna be some good eats, but it would be wonderful to have bigger potatoes. and the orange ones seem to do that. If it says anything. Some soil. Okay, I hope all of your guesses are in. I want to bring that back in here. I hope all of your guesses are in. I'm going to call a stop to it now if you haven't guessed already. This is it. And no more guesses. All right, let's see what we actually have here. All right, let's count these potatoes. Certainly not not winning any world's best potato harvest, but these are just so doggone delicious. I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep trying. Hopefully next year we'll get a even bigger harvest, but they definitely seem to grow very long. Very long. They grow very long. I have to look up, like, maybe I ought to consider changing the type of container. I'm gonna do some more research, but let's count these potatoes. All right, this is what it looks like. Let's see how many we actually have in here. 1, 2, 3. Look at how big this is. 4. 5. 'One's a little dangly. We'll count the top as 6. 7. 8. I don't even know if I want to count these. 9. Technically 10. 8, 9, 10. And I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna call it there at 10, because I'm gonna show you what's left. Little nubs. I'm not even gonna bother with that. All right, so I'm gonna take a look at the comments. I'm probably in there scrolling and scouring through the comment section right now, trying to find the person who guessed 10. All right, if it's you, congratulations. Congratulations. You will definitely need to send me an email with your name and address, and we will talk about whether or not I can send you this garden bundle. I'm going to double check to make sure you can receive it. I don't want to have any complications. Make sure you get it and all is well, and it will be on its way. Okay, so to send me that information, you can email me at 7agarden@gmail.com. all right, so that's the number 7, the letter A, garden, and it's all together, 7agarden@gmail.com. okay, congratulations once again. I am going to be putting these potatoes in a nice paper bag so that they can cure and sweeten up, and then they'll be cooked up. All right, and this time I didn't record it last year, but this time I will show you the inside of this deep purple flesh of the potato. And like I said, it's super starchy, super sweet. you definitely want to cut your sugar back if you're going to use this for a pie or, you know, your typical sweet potato recipe. It'll just be overly sweet if you don't do that, because these are just so amazing. And because they're such a deep purple color, this one has a couple of scratches on it. You gotta be careful with potatoes because they can bruise easily. Let me get that closer, but you can see a little bit right there of how deep, dark, and purple. I mean, it's just a beautiful purple color. It really, really is. And they just cook up lovely. So I'm excited for them. All right. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Again, if you haven't done so already, hit that like and click that subscribe button. Thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of the day.